Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Spin Cycle. It's another hot edition. Another one. I'm your host, Terrence Styyles.
And I'm your host, April J.
April, this is going to be another interesting hot one, right?
Hey, it's a Spin Cycle.
It is a Spin Cycle.
Yeah.
So what we got going on today?
Today we're going to be talking to 3 ministers and a pastor. And we're basically going to be talking about the church in the new millennium.
Millennium? It's all right. I got you. Millennium. I got it. It's 2014. It's okay.
So we often know that the church has always been the backbone of the black community. Mm-hmm. And it's always been involved in social and political changes. So, you know, we want to see, has that changed?
Right.
Has that shifted? Mm-hmm. Or has it gone non-existent?
Right, gotcha.
So we're going to get into it.
All right, so we might as well just introduce our panel.
Yeah.
So first up, we have Minister Desiree Kellum. She's the minister, of course, of the Greater Faith Baptist Church.
All right.
Yes. And then we also have Pastor Ray B. Williams from the Latter Rain Outreach Ministry.
All right. And we also have Elder Nicole Mason, and she is from the Greater Mount Calvary Holy Church in Washington, D.C. And finally, we have Elder Corey Witherspoon, and he is from the Faith Church of Baltimore.
All right. So we might as well get right into it. Yeah. So statistics say that the pews are getting emptier. There's a feel of disconnection in the community. So this goes out to Minister Kellum. So do you feel that leaders are out of touch with the issues that are going on in the community that they're supposed to serve within the community, within the neighborhood?
No, I don't believe that the leadership is out of touch with the community and the people in the pews. You have to get a relationship with God for yourself. So you come to church to get a relationship with God, to learn more. The leaders can't make you learn more. You got to come for yourself to see what you need. I don't think that it's the leadership that's out of touch. I think the people are seeking things other than God.
Okay.
Okay. So, Elder Witherspoon, let me ask you this. Do you think people spend too much time looking at the pastor and seeing what the pastor may have, or they feel like the pastor can't connect with them? How do you feel?
I think being a pastor, being a leadership position in the church is a position of accountability. And I think that people should expect to be looked at and to be analyzed. And I think that we have to consecrate ourselves as men and women of God to be examples to the congregation. So there's a level of expectation that people should have for their pastors and for their ministers. And there's a measure of accountability that coincides with that position of authority.
Okay.
I have a quick question that it's kind of related before even the show started. I noticed that it's a difference in ministers and pastors. So I'm going to relay this message to Pastor Williams. What's the difference for our viewing audience, even us, the difference between a minister, a pastor, then you have reverends, things of that sort. So what are some of the differences?
Well, basically, for the pastors, they are ordained.
Okay.
So that means they're able to conduct communion, baptisms, funerals.
Okay.
Ministers are able to preach and do some evangelizing, but they are not ordained yet to be able to perform marriages and things of that nature.
Okay. And what about the reverend?
That's just one of the titles of the pastors.
Okay.
So if you're a reverend, then you're ordained minister.
Okay. And then bishop?
Depends on what church you're in.
Okay. And then the list goes on.
Okay. Because in the Baptist church, you're considered a bishop already because you're the bishop of that particular church.
Okay.
And other denominations, they separate it as far as the bishops and so forth, overseers and all. So it depends on which denomination that you're in that distinguishes if you're a bishop and those sort of things.
Okay. All right, people, we're going to get more into this topic because it's heated already.
Right.
So we're getting from the bishops to the ministers to the pastors. All right, guys, so we'll be back next week. More Spin Cycle, all right? Don't go nowhere.
All right.